All right, beautiful people, beautiful people. Good job back again. Once again, let's lock in. What you'll learn while you're here in Korea, if you've never been, when you go out at night, and sometimes even part of the midday, like when people are just starting to get off work, we'll say 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5:30, and they start to go out in groups and clusters, somebody is always smoking, somebody is always drinking. And in my personal opinion, the way that I see it is that is innately ingrained as part of the culture here in Korea. And if you're not careful, if you find yourself hanging around with a bunch of your local friends and stuff like that, it is almost too easy to pick up and adapt those habits as well. Now, if you already smoke and drink, you're going to fit right in. But someone like myself, as you guys saw the highball video where I had a couple of drinks and shit, I did that shit at the house. All right? Took two, called it a night, and that's it. But with the culture here, it's not just let's go to one place to eat and drink and we go home. No, motherfucker, they might go to 3 or 4 different locations in one night, not finished until the early part of the morning, partying, having fun, and drinking and smoking and having time with their friends. Like, it's just the social norm that I've started to notice that's part of the Korean culture, right? And again, somebody like myself who isn't really part of it like that, like I don't really drink at all. I don't smoke at all. You know, it's very easy to pick up on those bad habits, or if you're somebody like me, chances are if somebody smoke around you too much, that shit start to fuck with you, right? Let's call it for what it is, man. It start to fuck with my lungs and stuff. It don't really sit well with me. But again, if you are a drinker, let's call it for what it is, man. It's not just one place at one time, man. It's 2 or 3 places in the evening. One place you're stopping to eat ramen or whatever. The next place, let's get some pizza. Next place, let's go here. But at the same time, the same routine happens over and over and over again. You're drinking something, whether it be a beer, whether it be soju. You know, soju is very, 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 very popular here, right? That rice wine, that shit is popping here. Like, me and my brother, we had a bottle of soju when we had our meal the other day, and that was like 15%. That was just amongst the 2 of us, right? Of course, they split it amongst more of them because they're usually in groups, 3, 4, 5 or more, right? But at the same time, it's still the same rules that apply. Not necessarily the same as what I've seen in the Philippines, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to include drinking and smoking and, you know, red whores and all that shit, you know, the extra strong. That's not always part of every session that you guys have. That, you know, one session you might just be going to McDonald's, having a drink, everybody just go home. Unless you're having a party at somebody's house where the red horses is flowing and flowing like that, it's very rare that you'll see that we're going to different 4 or 5 different spots doing the exact same thing, eating something different, but also adding the smoking and drinking as part of the process. Now, I'm not necessarily sitting here saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not downing it because, again, what I'm trying to say is that it's innately part of the culture, right? The drinking and the smoking, I do believe, is innately part of the culture, and it's part of the social culture. Like, it's a social thing to do. And a lot of people do it because they're in groups, right? Like, again, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do, right? If I'm in a group with people and this is what the group of people I'm hanging out are doing, how is it me, the only one standing out, not doing it? You know, I'm not necessarily feeling dumb or looking stupid, but at the same time, it make you think like, damn, everybody else around me doing this shit, but I'm the only one not doing it. Either you need to change your friends or something. I don't know, right? Because if it's not who you are, granted, some people will respect it. They won't put it on you. You just eat the food and you don't participate in other activities. But at the same time, I'm looking at you like, if this ain't what you do, then why the fuck is you here? Right? Like, if this is not what you do, then why are you here? It's not even peer pressure. It's just, fuck it, they doing it, so why not I do it too? Easy to pick up on bad habits. Easy to pick up on repetitive habits or habits that you may not have had before, right? Who knows? Hang around enough of them, maybe you start vaping. Maybe you start fucking pounding back soju like it's nothing, right? Or highballs like it's nothing, right? You just doing that shit every night. You know, who knows what the ramification is when it's all said and done? Because I'll tell you right now, most of the locals that I've seen hit can handle their liquor. Don't matter how big they are or how small they are. They can handle their liquor. It just is what it is, man. Some people can handle it. Some people cannot. It just depends on what type of person you are. Me, I tell you straight up, man, I can't handle it because it's not who I am as an individual. I'm a big guy. I think as long as I'm eating and drinking at the same time, I can really put them back and it can just make me feel good. But at the same time, man, there's only so much that I can take. And I can almost guarantee I'm not going shot for shot with nobody here because I'm guaranteed to take that L. And y'all ain't about to make me look stupid for nothing. Right? But that's all I wanted to report to you guys real quick. I don't know, man. It's just some things that I've noticed. Again, like I said, if I'm going out at night, I know what to expect. All right? Hey, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have some fun. Probably a lot of drinking. There's going to be somebody around you smoking. Don't necessarily mean you got to participate. But at the same time, if that's not your energy at all, it could very well mean that you're better off coming back to your hotel room and drinking alone. Or wherever you're staying at and drinking alone. Or if you want to keep a little company on the side, good doc's not going to tell. Going about your business, right? But appreciate y'all locking in, man. It's been a good day. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.